The Dallas Mavericks finally play a basketball game tonight against the LA Clippers in what feels like forever, but Luka Doncic will not participate in that game. So a couple days ago, Luka did not practice. We got that report. He didn't practice yesterday, and now we got the report that he is actually out. I originally thought they were just giving him an extra day of rest, didn't try to rush him back to practice, but it turns out he actually is dealing with a heel contusion. Now, in the Golden State Warriors game, the game that the Mavs won where Luka went absolutely nuclear, I remember this injury happening. He got his foot stepped on when he grabbed a rebound and started pushing in transition, but it happened early on in the game. I can't remember exactly when it happened, but I know it was early, and then he played the whole game and had probably his best game of the year. So that's why I'm not concerned for this injury long term, but I do think it's a little weird that he's missing this game. It worries me a little bit in the sense of this game in particular because the Clippers are a scrappy team. They've been able to put together some wins even though they haven't had Kawhi Leonard all season and will still not have Kawhi Leonard for this game against the Mavs. The other reason it worries me a little bit is because Kyrie Irving is listed as questionable as of right now with a shoulder injury. I think that also happened during the Warriors game. I thought it was something with his ribs or he got the wind knocked out of him late in the game, but I guess it was his shoulder. He's only questionable, so we'll see if he plays. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up playing. We do know that Maxi Kleber and Najee Marshall are both back after participating in practice this week, so that's a big boost for the Mavs, especially Najee Marshall coming off the bench. Might even start with Luka Doncic not being in the lineup, so we'll see how that goes. For the Clippers, no Terrence Mann, he is out, and then Kawhi Leonard, he is still out, and do we ever expect him to play? Who knows? Now, the interesting note for the Clippers on the injury side, Derrick Jones Jr., former Maverick, returning to the American Airlines Center. He is questionable. He was originally supposed to be out for like 2 weeks with a hamstring strain. Well, now it's only been a week, and he's listed as questionable. And if you know the Mavs' history of guys being listed as questionable, you know he's probably going to play. And being a former Maverick, he's going to want to come in and have kind of a, I don't know, not like a stick-it-to-you kind of game, but he's going to want to prove something back in Dallas. So I'm also just excited to see him back. He was such an important part to that team last year. It'll be fun to see him on the court. So it'll be interesting to see who goes tonight. Hopefully Kyrie goes. And if Kyrie goes, I still feel confident in this Mavericks team because when Luka was out for a longer stretch than this, they were still able to get it done. So we'll see what happens.